Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wise and Jones podcast. His name is Lee, the Wise One.
And his name is Chris, the Jones One.
And this is a fortnightly variety podcast where we discuss everything from TV to video games, music to real-world news stories, and basically everything in between. We're currently live on Twitch, where the show will be aired live on the platform, usually every other Friday. Obviously today a little bit different. And we usually take questions and thoughts on the topics we've discussed throughout the night from people in chat at the end of the show, so please do feel free to get involved. Mr. Wise, how are you doing this evening?
I'm very well, thank you. It's a lovely Sunday evening.
It is a lovely Sunday
Yeah, sorry about that. It's my fault that we're doing it Sunday, but it's all good. I'm missing a very important American football game for this.
You are,
so,
and for that we are thankful.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm not doing too bad at all, thank you. Yeah, it's Monday tomorrow, so obviously there's always those Sunday night feels, as usual.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm all good. We've got the podcast going. I've got a nice fine glass of Jack Daniels and Coke on the go, so everything's going pretty well.
Summer feels a bit different today. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there is something slightly different. There's usually you that I introduce.
Yeah.
And then you introduce me.
Yeah. Huh?
I feel like there's an extra one to do tonight.
It's Mr. Chair.
It's Mr. Chair. Hello, Mr. Chair.
Hello. Oh wait, my chair speaks.
Oh my god, it does. That's magical.
Crazy. That's kind of scary.
Of course, it is not Mr. Chair. It is our long-term friend, Mr. Sam Longstaff, aka Samuelith, from the Twitches and the YouTubes.
Twitches and the YouTube.
The internet land. YouTube. The internet
world.
Oh, Sam, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. Like I was saying when we jumped on this, like, oh my god, why haven't we done this before? Why haven't we spoke before in person? It's 6 years.
I know, right?
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a hell of a long time coming. It's because I knew we were going to get into this at some point anyway, but we started talking to each other back in 2015, was it?
Whoa, it could have even been 2014.
I was going to say
it was
14.
Yeah,
it was the Shout Out Sunday season, wasn't it? I wish I had that video just to pull up right now. Honestly, if I had the video right now, imagine, boom.
Oh, I know. Well, this is it. I was in two minds whether to do that or not, but yeah, I think it was you, Lee, who I think you started maybe following Sam on Twitter or came across him somehow.
I think so, yeah.
And then you started chatting kind of just vaguely to him.
No idea where I found you.
Yeah. And then you introduced...
that's how most people. I think that's how it goes for most people. My Twitch bio literally says somehow you stumbled upon my channel. Like it's a thing.
That's what happened. You called it
to that mantra. Yeah. I don't know how, but I stuck around anyway and involved the beautiful ballman on screen.
You did involve the beautiful ballman.
Which one? Oh, yep, there he is.
I've got my hat this time.
It's how dare. Yes. It's always easy to distinguish when you got the hat on, really, isn't it?
It is. The one with the hat.
The one with the hat, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you showed me Sam's YouTube channel and everything. I was like, oh, this is pretty awesome. And then I think I started following Sam on Twitter, and we had a few back and forth conversations and stuff. And then you were very kind enough to involve our old Bartat gaming channel on your Shout Out Sunday.
Throwback.
I know, right? Back when we made such incredible content.
You had to do what you had to do to grow back then, all right?
It's very true.
To be honest, man, it's something we'll probably touch on today. Of like, community stuff's always been quite important. So I mean, we'll get into that later. But yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed it. For me, it was finding people and having new content to watch as well was like a big part of it. So
absolutely, it was a great series. But like I say, we'll probably get onto that at some point. And then we kept in touch, and then me and Lee, when we did our very short series of what to watch on YouTube, which was one video long.
Yeah,
we then reciprocated.
Trust me, I had so many series where I was like, yes, brand new series, let's go, so hyped. Episode 2, yep, it's dead.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's bad.
Those series, funnily enough, are now private. You don't see those.
Okay. Oh, that is such a thing that happened with both myself and then us as a group. It just you go in with the best intentions, don't you?
Yeah, I mean the longest thing that we did was probably the Minecraft series we did, but even that was completely flawed with all our audio and capture cards glitching out, and it was fun times. So that was just died in the water.
That was the latest thing we did as well. So you think over like 2 years of doing the YouTube stuff, the audio would be better, the editing would be better, but nope.
If everyone got worse.
It did, yeah. Everyone goes to that dead channel now and still see crap content.
Can we all go over there and just like check it out again? We need to do a video looking back.
Oh, we do. That'd be awesome.
That
could be
happening.
Yeah, we should do that another night. Do like split between us, look at old Bartat stuff and look at your old videos as well. That'd be
I've already started doing that. I'm going back there. Wow.
You just put the feeling on it, Steve.
What, looking at some of our... Oh, God, yeah, no.
I'm scared of looking back now.
You forget about certain stuff as well, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we did a lot of forgettable stuff, so...
Well, that is true. Yeah, very good point. Very good point. So I even remember at the time when I was still doing YouTube on a regular basis, I was like, oh, I've never done this as a series, I'll do that. And then I've looked back through, and so there was just 2 random Minecraft videos that I did. I was like, I can't remember making these videos. I can't remember doing Minecraft on my own. But I did.
I had the same. When I stopped, when I went to uni and stuff, do you know, I kind of had that phase where I just faded away from the platform and just disappeared. I went through in private a lot of videos that I was a bit like, they weren't very good, or I don't want people seeing those. But I look back now, and I always remembered only the public videos, like 4 years later. But when I look through now, I'm like, oh my God, that was a video I did. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
What is that? Like, I don't remember that, but it's clearly something I made, and I just sort of dug a hole and threw it in and buried it. You know, that's it.
You win some, you lose some. That's part of it, I think.
Yeah.
That is definitely part of it, isn't it? It's all, you come up with ideas, some work, some don't, and it's all a learning curve, really, isn't it?
It was funny because I remember watching your YouTube videos back then. You were doing a lot of multiplayer Minecraft.
Yes.
And I love those, but it was strange seeing you, like, every new episode you were mentioning going to uni more and more.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, he's actually going to do it. He's actually going to quit YouTube. And I never thought you actually would, but you did. You did the YouTube.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It was a mix, though, like, of, I just kind of lost motivation as well. I think I'd burnt myself up on it, and then with uni coming, and then I met my current girlfriend and stuff like that. Time just, well, you know what it's like. I mean, we've all become adults at some point. Time suddenly isn't a thing anymore, and you just run out of it. When I'm at college, I was college 2 days a week maximum if you were to compile all the hours together. It means I could just fire out YouTube video after YouTube video.
Yeah.
And then past that, nothing. Like, I just burnt out.
No, like life gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah. And the second part of that was like, it kind of got to 1 year, and I was like, I haven't uploaded in a year. It feels wrong just to come back and be like, sorry. And then also almost, you know, then it was 2 years, and I was like, I really can't come back now. I'm past that. I've passed that point. Like,
point of no return.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think we speak for everyone in saying that we're glad that you did come back.
Yes.
Oh no. Thank you. I have got YouTube stuff coming soon, and I think it's a bit of a meme on my channel now, especially on Twitch, that I say, oh yeah, YouTube video coming soon, but still hasn't come. Again, time.
Good old
coming. So much traveling. Yeah. Got so much travel with work and stuff. It's just
it's hard.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I think it became a bit of a meme when, like, well, it didn't, because I wasn't streaming at the time, so there wasn't really the platform to do it. But the amount of, like, comeback videos I did on my channel, I was like, I'll be coming back, guys. Brand new start, fresh start. You know, got into it for like a couple of months, and then something would happen. And then,
things are different now.
Speaking of those private videos, I have many of those. Like, honestly, I'm like, I'm back. Honestly, if I go through my private videos, there's probably about 12 of them with a thumbnail with big white text saying I'm back. And then after that, there's a gap of 2 weeks of nothing. And I'm like, right, okay, brilliant. It's terrible looking back, but yeah, like we said, it's just time, isn't it?
It is what it is, isn't it? It's, you know, it can't be helped, and it's you can only do so much.
This is it for me. This is literally all I do on the internet now. It's a Fortnite podcast.
you sit at your table with your headphones on.
At least you weren't late for it. Like,
well, you know,
because that would have been much worse.
I've still got my pride.
Oh, dear me. So, Sam,
I love it.
Let's go back in time a little bit. When did you start looking at, like, YouTube and thinking to yourself, Well, first of all, when did you start like watching YouTube? Who, were there any content creators at the time that you kind of were into and that you watched? And then at what point did you look at it and think this is something I want to do as well?
It's a weird one. YouTube was like a thing when I started secondary school, and I'm not. Hopefully, don't make you guys feel old, but I started secondary school in 2009.
Oh. Oh my God! I was 1 year into university at that point.
2009. I was scratching for a job at that point.
2009, yeah, 2000. Oh, maybe 2008 actually. Yeah, 2008 to 2009. And with that, I think that was kind of the start of a lot of the current popular YouTubers, or popular YouTubers from like 2010 to 2015-ish, maybe. Back then, I just started watching it because it was a new thing. Like, I was very late. I was a kid who got a phone very late. That's just how my family was. With secondary school, I got a phone. I got 2G, 3G, whatever it was. YouTube becomes a thing. iPod Touch, YouTube becomes a thing. I just spent ages like watching YouTube. And I think I fell upon people such as the Syndicate Project, so Tom Cassell.
Oh, yeah.
He was like one of the first Minecrafters I probably watched. And then the Yogscast as well, when Minecraft became a thing. Just watching those guys. And I've always been quite like extroverted, quite social. Like talkative and stuff, and I thought I want to give it a go. But I never had the balls or the kit to do so. To be honest, like that was a massive thing.
Absolutely,
I was a massive gamer for like ever. I've been a massive gamer, but to then switch and start recording stuff, it's kind of new, and I was like, I don't know.
I think it wasn't just the can't get my words out now. It was more the actual, you get the gear, but it was the know-how as well that you need.
Yes, definitely.
Which wasn't freely available as it is now, I would say.
Yeah. One thing I've always had is I've been able to pick stuff up quick. And I've always been quite like arty and creative. I studied art throughout school and then college as well. So the creative side, video editing, I fell in love with. As soon as I started doing it, and you could watch like through all my videos, my editing got sort of better and better in terms of timing and just quality. I fell in love with that side of things, and that also sort of made the time issue worse because I would spend an hour recording something and then like a day editing, and then I'll go, I don't like this, I'll edit it again. It just became a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, with YouTube, it started at recording Call of Duty Black Ops videos on a potato game capture with a few of my friends.
Right.
One of which I did realize was very racist, but I think it's because he was a school kid and didn't know otherwise.
Okay.
I did. He was saying things about people's grands and stuff. Like the angry rage kid.
Yeah, that's a good start to things, then, isn't it?
So that was that, and then Minecraft came out on the Xbox 360, and I played Minecraft all the time, and I was like, I've never been able to record this, and I want to be like, at the time it was like a big, and I think a lot of kids have this nowadays, especially with internet culture, of wanting to be a content creator. I was like, I want to do this, so then I started recording the Minecraft, and then that's where I sort of speared off in that route over time. But yeah, it was an interesting time.
Yeah. So would you say that at that time, obviously, is that why, obviously, because mainly the majority of your content has been, obviously, Minecraft through the years and even now with Twitch and everything, is it simply because at the time that was the big thing on YouTube and that everyone was doing, or was it a mixture of it was a game that you enjoyed and something you wanted to do that was in...
I think it's a strange one. I think it was more because it was a game I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But the reason I enjoyed it, I think, was because it was a big thing and everyone was playing it. Like, Minecraft is this big, new, great, amazing thing. Everyone's playing it. I started playing it and also fell in love with it, and I think that's where it stemmed from.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I think I felt the same way, except I never did anything about it. But I always wanted to. Like when Minecraft came out, and I'd play with friends online, obviously. When that feature was added, that's how early it was in the days when I was playing it. And I just thought, do you know, this would be such great like YouTube content. Yeah. Looking back, probably things that we said that we wouldn't get away with and things like that.
Cancelled.
Immediately. But yeah, it was a good game for it as well, Minecraft.
Oh, it was, and it kind of backed onto like how creative you can be, because I think this more shone through in later videos I did, but like because it's such an open game, you can do whatever you want in it. You can start really scripting stuff and making stories out of videos and stuff. A lot of my mod showcases were quite story driven and things like that later on. But yeah, just you know, to be able to do what you want and then edit it how you want. I just used to spend hours on like all night just editing videos. It used to be great.
Yeah, because you similar from me. I've heard what you said in the past. You actually quite enjoy that editing process, don't you?
I do. Yeah, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I wasn't any good when I started, but I did it that much.
I'm still not good at it.
It got better. Yeah.
Again, I think like we said, like it's a very technical thing, and like you say, it's something you pick up quite easily, or quite quickly. I would say I'm a very average kind of editor and everything. I know the software to use. I roughly know what to do to put a bang average video together. But starting to add different kind of effects to things and stuff like that, I don't have a clue. Just don't know, because it can be very daunting looking at some of the software that's out there to use.
It can. When you open Adobe like Premiere Pro, it's just like, whoa, what is this? It's pretty intense. But I think with video editing, and I'm hoping to prove this with sort of the quality of stuff I'm going for the new YouTube videos I'm going to be doing, it's layers. Like there's layers to it. You've got the basic sort of editing, and then you've got things such as, I guess, like comedic timing and things like that, and like small techniques which keep people hooked. There's that sort of thing. There's just so many layers to it. And again, with what I've been doing the last few months, because I actually have recorded about 3 videos and none of them have got to the stage where I've gone, I like that. Right. This is how particular I'm being now. Whereas in the past, I used to get stuff out because back then I was really like concerned about growth. I was like, if I don't get this out, I'm not going to grow the channel. Now I'm just like, I want to get a video out and be like, okay, that's a really cool video. I don't care if anyone sees it or not.
You're choosing quality over quantity now.
Definitely, yeah.
I think
I've always preferred that.
Yeah. We both preferred that, Lee, but I think we failed on that at some occasions, didn't we?
I mean, for a start, I tried editing a few videos. I sucked at editing. I like the creative side of coming up with the ideas and actually doing it and causing a bit of chaos.
Yeah.
But when it came to the editing, I did have a few ideas when we both worked on a video, which happened very often, but we did.
Sometimes that worked out best, actually. Some of the like more intrinsic kind of edited videos we did, sometimes it was me and you kind of doing it together. So it's like I would be editing it with you next to me and we'd be coming up with ideas and kind of bouncing back.
I feel like I was just telling you how to edit it.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
I knew what I wanted, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. But it's like you say, it depends what the content was and what kind of video it was. So like with kind of more long form content or like a long form video, there was kind of less editing that went into it, really. So like say the Minecraft series, a lot of it was kind of unedited, really. It was literally just putting the things together. So with that, you feel a little less pressure in terms of like the editing, really. But then like when I did sort of some videos on my channel that were like kind of let's play videos that were just one-off things and were very kind of fast-paced things. It's like you say, Sam, it's like with the comic kind of timing. It's like getting a very sharp...
sort of the pace of the video,
yeah. Exactly. It's like that kind of like, that's a joke, that's a funny bit, so make sure you're chopping it off at the right
and that's bit. What you've described there is literally the switch and the adjustment that I've seen coming back sort of to creating content this year, which is, originally I used to record, I don't know, 10-15 minute video of me playing Minecraft. And I literally would do nothing in it. Like, there would be nothing in it, really. There'd be content there, but there would just be nothing in it. You know, just playing Minecraft, not doing much. Oh, I placed a few blocks, but that's about it. Whereas now, I'm doing sort of challenges and things like that, which are unique in themselves, but it's like 3 or 4 hours of footage. And I'm trying to condense them into about 20 minutes, keeping the pace high. Sort of getting rid of the running from A to B. Don't need that. Don't need that at all. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
And it's just keeping that pace and snappy. So there's still, people can see what you're doing without missing a thing. But it also leaves them like, oh God, right, okay, we're getting through this quick. This is going to be epic at the end. He's working towards it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get right. And at the moment, it's difficult. It is difficult because it's a new technique, I guess, for me.
Yeah, well,
so I'm excited. I'm excited to see it when it comes out. But again, I'm a bit OCD about it. And I'll watch it back and I'm like, no, I don't like that.
Do you feel a different kind of pressure now? Because obviously when you started out, obviously like everyone does with content creating, you know, you have a very small following. You know, I mean, I'm not sure how big your kind of rise was like when you first started out.
Oh God, like it was really slow, to be honest. It's what I tell everyone on my stream all the time about it being a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
I mean, I sat at for 3 years. I sat at less than 1,000 subscribers, about 20 to 50 views a video, and then it slowly started climbing as I again grew and adjusted my content. It started getting people in, and I think we grew to about maybe 8K peak on YouTube, and that was anytime I'd upload a mod showcase, it would be anywhere between 400 and 2,000 views, depending if it hit the algorithm right and stuff like that.
Well, that's it as well.
Yeah. Oh, good old YouTube algorithm.
Oh,
that no one
I know, right?
So yeah, we got to there, and towards the back end of the YouTube sort of stuff is where I started getting really passionate about streaming and enjoying it. I enjoy streaming more just because it's more social, more interaction.
Yeah.
So I started bringing people over to my Twitch. I think my Twitch grew to about maybe around 1,000 followers before, again, I disappeared. Back then, I couldn't have a clue about the stats. Maybe 10 to 20 viewers a stream or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was grew pretty quick once we got going, and that's where the hindsight sets in nowadays. It's like, what happens if I continue doing YouTube? Like, where would we be? I don't know.
Definitely.
So,
yeah. So like,
well,
now...
I'm excited to see what you come up with next.
Yes,
I am too. Very excited.
I mean,
you've
kind of hyped it up to me. Just
oh God, I've oversold myself.
Yeah. The hype train's coming through, everyone. The hype train.
I can't do it. Oh, hype train. Oh God, be careful what you say on Twitch, because things happen.
That's a very good point.
We want a midnight release.
So obviously now with you coming back and making these videos, Sam, like the point I was sort of getting to, like, do you feel a different type of pressure now making these videos and making them like perfect compared to what you did, you know, 5-6 years ago? Is there a different type of feel to it?
It's probably only pressure I put on myself. I still feel pressured, but I think it's just because I've got such a tight schedule anyway. It's like so busy, and the fact I'm like, it's the fact. I don't know. I don't know really. It's difficult. I think now I'm more community centric, which means that I can say I'm working on this, and people are like, cool, you're working on this. When's it coming out? And I'll say this week. And if it doesn't happen, I say, all right, look, I'm delayed. We've been busy. You've been watching me stream. That's what I've been doing instead. And I think people understand that.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's too much pressure anymore. It's only again, the days I have down days, it's because I put pressure on myself and think, oh God, I haven't done this. It's not finished. It's not ready. People are waiting. But I think deep down, people don't mind.
No.
No. So you haven't been lambasted too much then?
No. There's been a few things people have been like, when's this coming? Like, I'm supposed to be building a community server, but I've had a lot of issues with that. So that's an official thing's going to come soon for that, and I'm going to just say, look, this is coming at this date, but not saying too much yet. Yeah.
I think everything's different as well, because obviously back then, you know, Discord wasn't around. Obviously, you didn't really get into the Twitch thing until later on. But like with Twitch, it's more of an instant thing. People are literally watching you live. You know, they know what's going on in your life. There's a lot more social media
big hangout.
presence. Yeah, it is exactly. That's it. So if if you're literally saying on stream, or you can put into Discord, look, sorry guys, this isn't happening for whatever reason. It'll happen later on. You couldn't really do that like 5-6 years ago on YouTube. You would just get people constantly in the comments, why hasn't this happened? You said this was going to be next thing, and it's like there was less instant feedback, really, just doing things on YouTube. So it's we live in a better time for things like that.
It's nice. The sort of, it's almost like there's a somewhat personal relationship with sort of viewers on Twitch as well. Someone can come in and say they're doing this thing one day, then they'll come in a few days later, and I'll be like, I recognise that name. I know what they were doing. I'm going to ask them about it. Like,
definitely.
And that's where conversations stem from. And it's really nice.
It is a really nice way of, you do get to know people. It's like trying to explain it to people. It's like, oh, it seems a bit weird, like talking to all these strangers. And it's like, yeah, but once you start doing it and start seeing those familiar faces as you know streams go on, you do start to feel like you know what's going on in their life and everything. It's like a two-way street, and it is a proper like online, friendship and stuff. Things start from that. Like, it's how we started on Twitter. It's this, if it wasn't for Lee, stumbling upon your content.
It's like every time I do watch one of your streams, I know there's going to be someone else who I've spoken to before and watching at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's nice.
You do have a very good community, Sam. I must admit. I think that kind of reflects on you as a content creator, and just everyone that you create a safe, nice, happy, positive space for everyone to come into.
Yeah.
I think that's
what we go for. That's what we go for. I always say every stream, and again, it's probably a bit of a meme, but I always say about like positive vibes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you want it to be somewhere that people want to come and hang out and just chill. Good energy.
Yeah,
you don't want people to be coming in and just be. Well, sometimes chat gets a bit spammy because we have some meme sort of style game we go on, but again, it's all under control, and we have fun with it. And
control chaos.
Control chaos. Yes, that's the one.
There you go.
Yeah, but you're very much like that as well. You like that kind of positive vibe, positive energy, and stuff in content.
I feel like if you're watching something just to get angry or wound up about something, what's the point?
Yeah,
I mean. Granted, I have suggested games for you to play, Chris. I know that you're going to get angry at.
Cluster Truck.
Cluster Truck, which you still haven't finished, by the way.
I still haven't played that.
Oh, Sam, if you want a stream, if you want like a forfeit stream for things to happen, Cluster Truck is the best one to do that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
My chat always asking me to shave my hair because that happens.
Maybe
shaving bald?
Baldulith is a thing. Okay?
Baldulith, oh my God. One of us.
That stemmed one day. I was just streaming and someone was, because I give out my Snapchat for certain of my channel points. I can't remember who it was. Someone was Snapchatting me photos of myself on my stream with the bald filter on. And that's where that stemmed from. And I was like, what on earth is this?
I remember it now. Yeah.
Oh God.
I didn't see that. God. just put it out there. You should do it.
I second this. I think if there's enough votes and everything tonight, then I think that should definitely be a thing.
It makes you more streamlined. There's no downsides.
I'll just start wearing my hat. Again, another meme of what we do when I was streaming. I'll just start wearing my hat.
Oh, nice.
It's literally my profile picture.
Oh God, yeah. There's a lot of us. There's a big group for you to join in, Sam. So I think you should definitely give it a go.
Sounds good. I'll definitely look into it.
But yeah, going back to the chilled vibe where you were talking about on streams, I also wouldn't go onto somebody's stream, and if they sort of weren't the usual self, if they weren't as chipper as normal, say they were feeling a bit down, talking about that, I wouldn't expect them to be like this super happy, jumped up person all the time. I'm very open to that as well. We're only human, and it is exhausting. I mean, not like I could do it much, but you guys know. You just come off a 6-hour stream to come and do an hour and a half podcast.
Yeah, no, that's crazy in itself.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this should be our longest one yet, I think. It is difficult. I mean, I've had issues and problems and stuff in the past that still sort of happen daily, and there are times where there's some streams that I have to be like, look, I'm sorry, I can't do this tonight. I mean, you yourself, Sam, the other night you had to.
I did the exact same.
And I think it's
Thursday, and I was just feeling like, no, not about it.
It's an important thing to do because there's nothing worse than, because I've been guilty in the past. I've gone into a stream in totally the wrong attitude. I've probably something will have happened just before that means I'm late setting up, because I'm one of these that likes to be set up on time, make sure everything's fine. I'll set up really late, and because I've promised I'm going to be late. I am always late. Shut up, Lee.
I was late to stream today, honestly. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, this is it. I think this is it. You get to the point. It's like, do you know what? If I'm 5-10 minutes late to what I said, it doesn't actually matter. But yeah, I'll come into it all stressed, and then I'll probably start to feel a bit down, and then I'll just find myself during the stream just like really struggling to kind of be hyped or like interacting and stuff like that, and I just by the end of it, I'm like, I probably shouldn't have streamed tonight, but sometimes
it can really show, and people can pick up on it really easy. I always say that if I join a stream and someone's in not a great mood, you can just read it straight away. You can read it straight away, and it reflects on the chat, and then the chat can get difficult as well, and bring up topics which don't help, and it can spiral. I've had streams where I've got midway through and just thought, don't know what to do. I'm just not feeling it now. I might just go to bed. It happens. So I tell myself now, if I'm not in the mood to stream, I just won't. But it goes full circle to what we were saying earlier, because there is these methods, Discord and Twitter and everything like that. And the way that our community is, if I do say I'm not streaming for whatever reason, everyone gets behind my back and says, "No, it's cool. Go rest. Like, do what you gotta do." And everyone understands. No one ever is like, "Why weren't you live on Tuesday?" No one has ever mad at that. And that, again, like you said with the videos, where's this video? You promised this series. Where's this shout out? What's this? You know? Yeah.
I think people are a lot more. I don't want to say forgiving. That's maybe the wrong way of saying it, but they are more forgiving these days, and a lot more supportive. I think like, compared to the YouTube, Twitch kind of space 5 or 6 years ago, people are a little bit more supportive. I wouldn't say 100%. You still get
the internet's still toxic, in little circles. But...
Absolutely, yeah. I think that leads on to a nice little, well, not a nice little thing, but what have been your strangest sort of interactions with people, either YouTube comment sections, like any memorable comments or anything, and also like the Twitch chat? Have you ever had anything that's been really memorable, that either funny or like people that have just constantly been coming for you, or
Baldulous?
Well, I mean, there is that.
That was pretty weird. To be honest, Twitch not so much. With Twitch, it's a funny one because, like you say, we've nurtured this sort of community that's just so positive and nice. If someone comes in and tries to be negative, the mods are just like, right, go away. Well, there's no time for you. It's it's not. There's really no need for this. In terms of YouTube, there was always YouTube trolls. I don't think I ever had it too bad because I was never like that big on YouTube, and again, we had a good community. But this goes back to the shout-out Sunday. The shout-out Sunday was a pain in my ass at the end of it. I'm not going to lie. It was a nightmare. I had people attacking me because, I've commented in the last 4 videos and you haven't given me a shout-out. And I go on the channel and there's like no videos. I'm like, well, obviously. I'm going to give you a shout-out. Just stuff like that. I don't... Twitch though recently. I think, God, everything's a memorable moment, like hitting milestones after milestone. It's been insane. Going back the day we hit affiliate, that was just kind of surreal, especially coming back to no one after so long. That was massively memorable. I don't know, really. It's a tricky one. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Every day is different on Twitch, and I think that's
true.
Very true.
I think content creation definitely, it's a day by day thing, isn't it?
I can think of one for you to say, Chris, but it's up to you whether you say it or not.
Well, there's been I've got a few in mind, but which one are you thinking of?
Like the stalker one.
Oh, the stalker one. Yeah, that's been an interesting one recently.
Oh God, actually, that's reminded me of something. But
yeah, I mean, I don't want to be naming names or anything like that. But someone who was like an actual. It's really strange. Is an old kind of supporter of like the YouTube channel and everything. And then when I started up the streaming thing and the Twitch thing, started seeing him coming into some of the Twitch chats. It's like, oh, this is nice, this is cool. And then this year, it just started getting like not abusive, but just very strange in like the comments that were being made in chat, and
you just think that's a bit off.
It's a bit off, yeah, exactly. And then it all when I started my Discord up, very strange comments put in there. I had a quiet word with him, and was like, like we've just been saying about the positive vibes. He would always put a negative spin on things or try and be negative.
Absolutely.
I've had a few people like that in the past, but they have sort of faded away. You get, it's really sad nowadays as well. You get a lot of people who come in and you say, "Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. How you doing? This and that," and then they'll just say, "Oh, I'm not good. I want to kill myself," or something like that. And you just think, is that a cry for attention, or are you actually looking like? It's so impossible to read, and I don't think Twitch is the place for it.
I would agree.
It leaves you in a difficult position.
It does.
It puts the chat in a difficult position. But I've been seeing that, and a lot of my mods, I don't know if any of come along to the podcast. A lot of my mods would probably agree it's difficult, but we're seeing it more and more for sure, and it's uncomfortable because at the same time, and I was on a good friend of mine's stream the other day, watching, and someone came in and did the exact same thing, and the streamer just said, "Look, I'm not the person to talk to about this. I'm sorry." Told them straight.
And I think that. You know what? That is completely fair because, it is a difficult.
It's a horrendous
conversation to have, and it's a terrible topic to talk about. And funnily enough, the person I'm talking about actually did this at one of my streams once, and it was a very low key stream. There wasn't very many people there. and it was kind of just like a one-on-one conversation, and I had the conversation with him because it felt right at the moment, at that time.
Yeah.
And because I've had like similar kind of experience in the past, and I thought that was okay. But sometimes, I think there's a time and a place for it. And
there is.
Like you say, I don't think it's not very fair to put that onto a streamer for one, and also, like you say, the people in chat, because it just becomes awkward. But then you don't want to be really dismissive of them.
You don't want to disregard it either.
Exactly. You don't, like, you can approach the subject and say, if you need to talk privately, then feel free to message me or message someone in the chat if they're open to talking about it. But not doing it live on a stream or something. It is awkward, isn't it?
It's just difficult. Yeah, it's just tricky. It's really tricky.
It is.
But going back to the stalker thing you mentioned, there's been a problem with that recently in our community as well. And by that I mean like other streamers in the same circle.
Oh,
and it's just
really?
And this is the dark side of the internet. We're talking about all this positivity and community spirit and all this stuff, content and whatnot. But there is also this other dark side where there's people, and at the end of the day, you don't always know who's sat watching your stream.
No.
We've had a situation. I'm never going to name any names. Some people might know who I'm on about, but there's been issues whereby people have been documenting a streamer's life, where they live, what they're doing, who their partner is.
Right. Yeah.
And
cool.
there was a bit of drama recently about that, and I'm just like,
well, that's personally happened to you.
That hasn't personally happened to me. I have had people. And this was more in the old days, trying to like Skype me, video call me, dig for information, and I always just read it and just blanked them out straight away.
Yeah,
it's more for me. It's more like, what's the motive behind doing that to someone on the internet? It's just really, really peculiar.
It is peculiar. I remember someone once left a comment, or maybe they messaged me back in the YouTube days, that had figured out where I lived based on one of my videos, because I'd I'd done like a video in my bedroom and it kind of showed outside. And it's like, oh, I know where. I think it was a message. It was a message either on YouTube or Twitter, and it's like, oh, you live on so and so lane in this place. And I was like, oh god,
scary.
And it's like, from this, that was the moment I was like, okay, I need to realize that the content I'm putting out could be putting me, my family at danger and stuff.
You have to be careful. You have to be careful.
You do.
No matter how big or small you are, you have to be really,
well,
really
this is
careful.
I mean, at the time, I was like, this is when I had like 500 subs on YouTube, 600.
Right, yeah.
And it was what
I did, which my mods now kind of came to me and said, oh, Sam, it's probably not the best idea at the time, was when I moved house. I put a picture of me and my girlfriend stood in front of the house. All it takes is someone to find out what city I live in, look at the recently sold houses, and find the front of that house, and they've got my address.
This is it. It's something you don't usually think of, but it's such an
easy thing. I'll come after you with force anyway. Either way.
I'm going to say, you just kind of advertise that.
Again. But no, it sort of stands that you have to be so careful with it. It's scary. Yeah. And it goes back to, you just don't know who's watching.
No, it's like
Sorry,
I had to. No, go on.
Sorry, go on, Chris. Go.
No, I was just going to say one more. Kind of, you don't know who's watching, kind of thing. I think I talked about this on stream when you were watching, Sam, and Lee, you know about this. But when I came back to streaming last year, I had a very strange interaction with a follower.
I know this. Yeah.
I was doing Detroit Become Human at the time, and someone new followed. I was like, hey, welcome to the stream and everything. And then went on to put into chat the surname of my ex-girlfriend.
So
and I was
weird.
like, what? And then at the time, I didn't click, and I was like, is that a name of someone in the game? And then they said the full name, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And then they said something else and left and unfollowed. Okay, that's a weird interaction. That's a weird thing that happened.
What did they achieve by that?
Nothing.
Like, was it fueled? Was it? Well, it must have been targeted. If they've got that name, they know who you are.
This is what was really weird. And it's like, I went and looked at the name, and it's like the screen name and everything didn't relate to anyone that I knew. It wasn't a reference that I recognised. And I was thinking, well, who would have done it? And then they came back in another stream, did the same thing. So then I just, by that time, I'd blocked it, because for a little while I was like, I kind of want to find out who this is because I'm a little bit freaked out, to be honest.
Because he didn't go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That could have got weird.
It could have got weird. And then the last interaction they came on stream. This is after they'd been blocked, and it came up on chat because it says like, a message from someone.
Message denied or whatever. Yeah.
So I just happened to click on it, and they just put a birthday cake emoji, and it's like, what the fuck? What's going on here? Who are you?
I'll take that. Fine.
Yeah, I mean thanks. It wasn't my birthday, but yeah, like you say, you don't know who's watching. It's really, it's like when you proper think about it. At times, it's like, oh god, do I want to be doing this? But
yeah.
That definitely. I mean, to be honest, it's very rare those things.
It is very rare. It definitely is.
And when you look at the positives and the decent people you do get to meet through it all, that definitely outweighs.
Absolutely,
the negatives, doesn't it?
Shines it completely. I'll say the amount of friendships I've rekindled from back in the day. Like, well, look, you guys, I didn't speak to you guys for 4 years.
I know.
And now here we are.
This is it.
So
it's a lovely thing, though. It's great.
Who would have thought?
Like when I started streaming again, all of a sudden one stream, just a bunch of names started appearing. I was like, "Oh my god, I know these people."
Yeah,
and yeah, it's just been incredible, really. And then the community again, going back to the positives, the community that's grown since it's just been insane. It really has.
I mean, so like with that, obviously you had your break. You'd grown a pretty decent kind of YouTube. A small YouTube, but I mean, what was it, about 6? Did you say 6,000?
Oh, 7 to 8K.
About 7 to 8K, which, I mean, that was a pretty decent following, really. I mean,
back then, I suppose, yeah.
I think at the time, me and Lee'd have literally killed for that amount of exposure. But
I tried. It backfired.
Yeah, I know. People don't know that the short film Blackout we did was actually a true story, and we just wanted extra views.
Wow. Okay.
That's what it was about.
It's a documentary.
So yeah, you had that, and then you'd got into the Twitch thing. That was going well for you, and then you was like, "I'm going to uni. This is it. Life's happening. I'm cutting this out."
Life and alcohol.
Oh yeah, that was.
Was it uni and alcohol? Some blend of those two.
Yeah. What was it that? When did you start thinking? Do you know what? I need to scratch that itch. I need to get back into it. Or was that itch always there, or? It was always there. I even went inactive on Twitter over those 4 or 5 years, and yeah, every single year you can go through I wouldn't recommend it. There's too much junk on there, but every single year I would put like a whingy tweet out saying, "Oh, I can't believe it's been this long. I wish I could start again," and like sort of tweets asking like, "Oh, should I start again?" or whatever.
You see, you say whingy tweet. Every time I saw those tweets, I thought, "Ooh."
Right, there you go.
I did as well.
People
I remember you used to always like them. I was like, these guys are active still.
I'm not a stalker.
But, yeah, every year I would be like, oh god, right, okay, like I want to do it. I went through a phase, I think, of just like, yep, want to edit, want to make videos.
Yeah,
but it's too far gone, sort of thing, and I don't want to start again. But then lockdown came round, good old 2020. That changed everything.
Sure, it did.
Oh, absolutely.
Sort of working from home, which led me, and that was my parents' house, which led me to playing games most night after work, as we all do. And I was on with, I don't know if you guys remember Disc Break 13, or you might recognize the name Magic Meekle or something like that from back in the day.
The Magic Meekle rings a bell.
Yeah, because I used to do videos with him. He's one of my great friends. He's one of my moderators at the moment. Runs on Discord and stuff like that. Amazing guy. I was playing Rocket League with him, and we used to be passionate about the game. And I joked and said, should I just go live now? And I was literally, as you know, when I started streaming, I was sat on my bed. Didn't have a desk. So should I go live now? Yep, quickly downloaded OBS, fired it up to my account, which I could still log into, amazingly. I went live, and we just sat and played for a bit, just us two. And then from there, I was like, I enjoyed doing that. That was fun. Yeah. I was like, should I start playing Minecraft again? Started playing Minecraft again, a game I hadn't touched for 4 years, so it was completely different.
Yeah.
Some passion for the game came back, and I started playing it, and I was like, damn, there's a lot here. And then all of a sudden, one day, a bunch of faces from my old community, the old community server I used to play on, appeared saying, oh my god, Sam, like, what the hell? And from there, we've gone from there, really.
It's certainly gone from strength to strength. I mean, what is it? Is it over 4,000 followers on Twitch? Is it?
Yeah, 4,100 yesterday,
which is absolutely incredible. Really,
it's insane. Jumping from 1K to 4 point something K. In that time, I never expected it. On that night, I was playing Rocket League to be thinking, right, you know what, Twitch is a thing that I'm doing again. Almost part time, sometimes. So it's insane.
So because you just kind of jumped into it so quickly, did you kind of, when you decided, right, I'm going to do it, did you have any expectations? Did you set yourself any goals or anything like that, or was it literally, I just want to get back into it?
I just want to start playing again, and as soon as I had that sort of, the guys to talk to, I used to talk to all the time, it sort of drove me to do it, because it became that hangout each night. I would finish work, I would stream, and we'd just hang out and, play together on a server, or just hang out in the chat and just chat. Yeah, it was, I don't know, I just started doing it, and I think it just relit that spark that I once had. It just took me that step to, let's do it. Got me going again with it.
Now I want to ask you both a question. You can answer in whichever order you like. Okay. It's just, obviously you're doing great, both of you. The stream
thank you.
I'll say it. But I want to ask you both individually, how far do you want to take this? Where do you see yourself in like 2 or 3 years' time?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I wasn't expecting this, Mr. Wise.
I'll let you go first then.
Oh, God. Thank you, Sam. Very kind of you. To be honest, I know it's always kind of a thing where when people put out the, top tips for being a Twitch streamer, and I always feel like, set yourself goals, which I do agree with. I think it is a good thing to do that. But in terms of just keeping the community going, because it's like for me, the biggest thing about coming back to Twitch last year was that interaction. Like you say, it's such an instant thing, literally getting to talk to people and everything. And like when I came back to it, I wasn't expecting really much. Obviously, I knew like my friend, I knew like Lee and Charlie and that were gonna be there. And I thought,
got you, bro.
Exactly. I know they've got me back. So I thought, do that for 5-6 months, and then hopefully it might slowly grow from there. And then within 2 months. 2-3 months, I'd already like hit affiliate and stuff, and it was like, okay, this is growing. We created the Crisps and the Crisp family and everything like that, and it's like, oh my god, this is like I hadn't really had that feeling before. Even with the YouTube thing, as great as that was, I hadn't had that instant satisfaction with kind of content creating before. So creating that family and keeping it going this long in itself is kind of a big plus. So just keeping that going, really, for me. Yeah. Just try to keep that going as much as possible.
You've been doing an amazing job at it. You really have, honestly.
Oh, thank you, dude. That is very kind of you to say. Don't be making me cry on stream.
No, you have. You've been doing a great job at it.
So, in terms of, I don't set myself, or try not to set myself, like, overall follower goals to aim for, or, like, sub goals, because, like, this is a hobby for me. It's not about making money or anything like that. It never has been. It never will be, really. Getting to do it full time would be amazing. Don't get me wrong. That'd be fantastic. But it is solely about the community, enjoying it as well. At the end of the day,
it's how it should be. It's absolutely how it should be.
Yeah.
There's too much of a culture nowadays of, and it's probably with us being maybe a bit older, but a lot of younger people are very much like, I want to stream, I want to get famous, I want to make money.
I want fame.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
And if you're in it for that, it's going to die out real quick.
It's the wrong way to get into it, isn't it?
Exactly. You're basically asking to be famous for famous sake,
Yeah.
You're basically trying to be a Kardashian.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I never thought the Kardashians would get brought up in this podcast.
Well,
but it's, dude, there's been a lot of viral clips over the past year of streamers, complaining about people not giving them money and not subbing and saying, I'm giving you all my time and everything. And it's like, oh, come on. This isn't what Twitch and everything should be about. And then the thing is, people are starting to get to the point where they defend that attitude and stuff, and that's a slippery slope for me.
You only have to take a look on Twitter and go on any famous streamers or YouTuber, or even like like maybe not only fangirls, but there's a lot of models out there on Twitter. Not that I follow any of them.
No, of course you don't, Lee. Of course you don't.
No.
People like us. That's why.
Yeah.
You don't need them when you've got us.
So yeah, it's it's not about that. So yeah, like I don't really have an overall goal as such for 2-3 years time. If in 2-3 years time I'm still doing this, still enjoying it, and the Chris family has grown, I'll be happy. So that's it for me, really.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
How about yourself, Sam?
Oh, hey, there we go.
Back to you now.
Well, put it this way. It goes back to how I kind of started again this year. Let me close my door as well, actually. Yeah, there we go. It goes back to sort of how I started this year on a whim. That's kind of how I've rolled with it this year. I've never set static targets. I never started streaming again to be like, right, I want to do this. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to hit this. I want to grow to this whatever size community.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm reading your chat.
Yeah.
God damn it, Red. You have to do it. You have to do it sometimes, right?
It's important.
It's important. Anyway, I started without any goals, and I kind of rolled without any goals. Now I've always had this thing about let's hit the next follower goal, but it's always like a rolling thing, Yeah. Let's keep the ball rolling with how the community's been growing. Like, now we hit 4K. It's like, well, you know what? We keep going. Let's go for 5K, and it helps solidify that community because everyone who watches your community themselves feel like they're part of that goal, and I think that's massively important. That they're like, oh my god, we're gonna do it, epic, great, brilliant.
That's true.
So that's how I kind of set my goals. Again, I never expected ever to be where I am now. I feel like I've been extremely fortunate in the community that I've sort of become a part of in terms of like the wider Minecraft community. Boundless, they're all plug. Started season 2, by the way.
Shameless, Sam. Shameless.
Anyway, but honestly, amazing bunch of streamers. A lot of those guys have also come back this year. They've also come back this year due to lockdown and stuff. But again, to fall into that community has been amazing, and it certainly has. It's helped growth massively. It's been insane. But yeah, I mean, you probably saw my tweet recently. I have set some 2021 goals because for me, I thought that I'll stream for a bit and it'll probably die out towards the end of summer. And it didn't. We've just been doing amazing.
Kept on going.
So I did set some goals for 2021 because the more personal goals, like a lot of them are like, yes, I want to hit stupid number I put in 6666 Twitch followers because it's a funny number. Why not? Yeah. Channel views and Discord members, they're just personal goals of mine that would be quite cool.
Yeah.
But the main goals for me were, I think I put in the tweet, you might have to fact check this. I think I put in the tweet that I wanted to, you actually are, I think it's a pinned tweet. I wanted to kickstart my YouTube again, which we've talked about, but I want to be consistent with it. Because for me, that's something I struggled with when I first started. And with the new passion I've unlocked for it, I feel like it's something that if I do it, it's going to be great. Like, I don't know, I've got like a drive to do it. The other one I wanted to do at some point is a 24-hour live stream.
Yep.
For charity. Again, I wanted to do a 24-hour thing for ages. I think it's just a cool challenge. But the charity side of things, I really enjoy. I mean, put me in someone's charity stream and I'll probably cause some damage to my account because that's how we go. It's just fun.
So I'd like to announce it here first. We'll be doing another Christmas live stream.
There we go. So I want to do that. There's a bunch of charities I'd love to help out, especially with lockdown. There's been quite a few charities that are very local to where I used to live who have really struggled and pretty much flatlined.
It's a shame,
because of COVID, no donations, etc., etc. But overall, I just want to grow the community. Really, like, it's the biggest thing. Like, the more faces I can talk to each day, the more I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but I set them goals for next year because I thought, you know what, we've had an amazing year. We're still going. Why don't we actually do it? Why don't we set some goals? Yeah. What harm will it do?
Absolutely, it's nice. It's brilliant. Yeah, I've just looked at them, Sam. Yeah, the good goals to aim for. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, if you need some
Very
help,
modest.
if you need some help with the 24-hour live stream, you know, you've got 2 veterans on hand here.
Absolutely.
That's one word.
Veterans.
If you can mail like Monster Energy or something to the house, or just be, then that would be great. Yeah, so I've got that to plan, but I really want to do that next year at some point.
That'd be a lot of fun.
For me, it's my own goal is just keep myself motivated, enjoying it, which I absolutely am.
Yeah,
and I feel like that positivity and enjoyment is probably why the community's been growing so much.
I think that's
it doesn't show any signs of stopping either, which is great.
No, it isn't. It's like a bulldozer at the moment, isn't it? Really.
It's been wild. It's been quite mind blowing. There was some points this year I actually got emotional on stream. I deny it, but my chat knows I did because I disappeared off camera.
Yeah,
it's on the internet.
It's on the internet.
You can't hide that.
It's just when it's more when people comment and say stuff that really hits home, like simple stuff like someone's having a bad day and they're coming to stream and they hang out and all of a sudden 6 hours of that day is gone and they're feeling better and they're like forgot about what they were even worried about. It hits home quite a lot and it's like, God damn, okay, just by hanging out with us.
Yeah, that's an amazing feeling.
My eyes are watering a bit now because it's like, wow,
to think you're part of that. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's a very humbling kind of feeling sometimes, isn't it?
Well, you've both given very humble answers to that question. Thank you for answering it.
Either that, all right. Expect to be on 10,000 followers. Yeah,
that's what we all say.
Yeah, we know the truth. We know the truth. Now, see, we're getting to know you a bit already, Sam. Chris, I think you. I mean, I don't know if he's informed you of this yet, Sam.
No, this has not been informed.
No, we're gonna try something new.
We're not shaving my head.
No. That's later.
Okay.
That's at the end of the podcast.
Lee, get rid of the razors.
Yeah, it's still. I've already called him round.
Have you? Oh.
See, I've got his address, his tweets.
Tweets, yeah, we know where you live, so you've got someone coming round now. So I'm sorry about this.
That's it. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Big clippers.
That's why the door was open before.
No, we decided upon ourselves to create a list of rapid-fire questions just to get to know our guests a little better.
So we're going to be doing this every time we get a guest.
So bad at being put on the spot. Oh, no.
No pressure.
I mean, I'm shocking at it. Okay.
No
Answer
pressure.
whatever comes freely to your brain and mouth.
Yeah.
In whichever order you want.
Mouth and brain. Oh, he's out a drink as well.
Oh, no. I
can't do this. I'm going to melt down.
Oh, God. So,
fire away, Chris.
Getting to know Sam Longstaff. Hey. I feel like there should be music at this point. We might have to add that in at some point.
I was expecting like the do you know the question music from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, that's perfect, wouldn't it? Either that or the This Is Your Life theme tune from back in the day.
Can we do this? Okay, hang on. Right, say it again.
Getting to know Sam Longstaff.
Oh no, my camera exposure ruined it. Wow.
It's alright, we saw it. It made sense.
Yeah, we tried.
Right, Sam, are you ready?
Well, I suppose so. I don't really have a choice, do I?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So, Sam Longstaff, what is your favourite colour?
Green.
What is your favourite food?
Lasagna.
Oh, very nice. What is your favourite?
What's your address in here and try and dupe me to say it?
Yeah, there's going to be some very quiet questions just halfway through. Either that or every question, the first letter of it equals that, and at the end of it, your mind just gives your address out. Favourite drink?
Oh, alcohol or normal?
You can give either. You can give one of each.
Alcohol if you want.
I was going to be very cheeky and plug a partner, but no. Probably like something like spice, rum and coke. Alcohol style.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What is your favourite film?
Oh God. Not very quick fire with that because I don't really watch many films. I'm not into the film culture.
I'll start a countdown clock.
It's going.
How much money do I lose?
£5.
I don't think I have a favourite film, and I'm gonna have to be honest with that one. I really don't.
That's a fine answer. If you don't have a favourite film, then that's fine.
Solid answer.
Forrest Gump's an amazing film, though. I'll have to fill it with that. That's so good.
It is good. Yeah, that's a classic. Okay.
Good. Right in the feels.
Favourite joke?
Balls you lift.
Do you know what? I can accept that.
Either that or my YouTube upload schedule, which is non-existent. Oh, so that's another one.
What is your biggest fear?
Oh God, heights or deep water.
Oh,
to be honest, mate, digging into that, heights not too much anymore. But I've never been a swimmer.
On the deep water.
So deep water, just oh God, no. Ooh, I just want the shivers.
I feel like you and Lee can have a big conversation about that.
Yeah. Screw deep water.
Onto the swimming round. No.
Yeah.
I'll stick to dry land, thank you.
Oh, hang on, let me get rid of that bit then. Okay. What makes you angry?
Ooh. Being put on the spot.
Perfect.
To be honest, it's more. It's a people thing. People being stubborn and rude just really winds me up.
They are
generally.
The worst.
Yeah. Just yeah. We yeah. Experience literally today.
Oh really?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Car park driving shenanigans. I got wound up like hell at that today.
Oh, car park. Yeah. Oh God.
Again,
car park was like fully on lockdown, and this was why I was late to stream. It was fully on lockdown. This car park, just so many cars. A taxi driver decided he was going to pick up this person by parking like across the lane in the middle of the road.
Oh,
and oh God. And then the woman came out with a toaster, and I'm like, oh gosh, she got a toaster, right? Brilliant. Put it in the boot, and then she ran back in the shop for 5 minutes. Came out with another toaster, and I was like, "You are joking me! I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna fling that toaster so hard." Oh.
I know we've had the whole toilet roll thing during lockdown, but panic buying toasters seems a bit much.
This isn't honestly, it just wound me up. But people like that as well really annoyed me. Who I don't know if it's a common sense thing. Who haven't sort of looked around and gone, "Oh, maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe I'll pack this somewhere."
Nice.
She wasn't ready.
He loves it. That is now his favourite joke. There we go.
Put that on the list. Yeah. Anyway, just people being stubborn and just generally rude. Like, yeah. I mean, I mask it on stream if someone comes in and just is blatantly rude, but it just winds me up. It winds me up. It makes me angry.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one, Sam. How far do you think you could throw a chihuahua?
Is a chihuahua overweight, healthy?
Would say
average, healthy chihuahua.
Which is a chihuahua weigh? 10 kilos, 20 kilos? No, it won't be 20. That's kind of
20 kilos. That's a massive
chihuahua. That's a massive chihuahua.
That's a Rottweiler.
Oh god, a chihuahua's not even like what 2 kilo maybe.
It also depends if I'm in the house or not, because in the house it'll just hit the wall probably. Outside,
let's say you're in a nearby park that is you've met a rude woman who's just bought 1 million toasters and got in your way. She's taking a chihuahua for a walk in the park, and you're like, do you know what?
It was her chihuahua.
That chihuahua would end up in the toaster. Never mind that. Well, this is a very quick fire. Well, I don't know, 5-10 meters. Who knows?
Good shout.
Okay, good shout. Okay, I think we're gonna have to get a leaderboard going with how far people think they can throw
5
a
to
chihuahua.
10. Okay.
5 to 10. Okay, if you could live anywhere, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh God, don't think it matters too much at the moment. I'm like wherever, as long as it's with my girlfriend. Like that's me, really. That's wherever she is home. I would say.
Oh, so, Sam.
Anywhere. No, honestly, we discussed this. We've discussed this, and we don't really care. Like, yeah.
She wakes up one morning and says, "Do you know what, Sam? I want to live in a cave."
That's probably a bit far. Like,
marry that woman.
I'll be like, I'll stay at home. No, I would like to travel as such, but maybe not live anywhere else at the moment.
Yeah, that's a fair answer. Fair answer. What is your favourite band / artist?
From being a fanboy as a kid, probably Arctic Monkeys, just because I know every song just in my head. But,
very good.
It sounds like quite a basic answer, to be honest, but again, that's kind of what I grew up with in terms of indie music. I really like indie music, full stop. I can't play it anymore on Twitch.
Don't get into... Oh, God. Yeah, let's not get into
that. Anyway.
Oh, dear me. That's a fair answer.
Stay positive, guys. Come on.
Positivity. I mean, we are talking about chucking chihuahuas about and what we get angry about, but,
Yeah, well, I see that as a positive.
Yeah. What's your favourite TV show?
Either the US Office or there's three: US Office, Parks and Recreation, or Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
So quite big on the US comedy then.
Yeah, I'm quite into that sort of sitcom style stuff. Yeah. Even Friends, we've watched all the Friends, and that was good.
Oh yes.
Never get tired of that, really, can you? It's just
6th time through for me and my wife.
18 plus a PG TV.
What is PG
TV show, not other show.
Not other content.
How do you explain that? That's show.
What is your earliest memory?
Earliest memory? Oh god, this is weird. For some reason, I always get this, and none of my friends ever do. I remember being in what's it called before nursery in the UK? I can't remember the name of it.
Preschool.
Almost like preschool. Yeah, it's before you go into nursery. For some reason, right?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean as well.
I remember sitting. I can't. This chat. I remember sitting at a table, drinking milk out of a blue cup. It's vivid.
Okay.
It's really
Reception,
strange.
you mean?
No,
that's
reception.
reception's first year of school.
Nursery. It was before nursery. Yeah. Because I remember the building in my old primary school where the nursery was, and then there was another building which was almost like the preschool. Yeah, sitting in there for some reason. And I also remember one vivid memory in nursery, me and my best friend. That we used to sit on the carpet, and there used to be shelves with little blue boxes at the back, and we used to just sit there and like hit our heads on the boxes until they cracked.
What, your head's on the boxes?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah, I remember perfectly like the colour of it. Just everything. It's really strange what you remember.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Smashing his head and drinking milk.
Ooh, I'm such a weirdo. I've probably lost some brain cells before I even developed them.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh God, don't rush into things. Massively leave options open for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, if you're passionate about stuff, chase it.
Yeah.
Again, I wish I chased YouTube and Twitch more and content creation more, and didn't drop off that. But yeah, the example I always give is what I did, and this is getting into the education system now. But what I did with university, I went to university for a year because it was like the only thing you should do. As in, you go to college and they're like, right, let's get you signed up for uni applications, and you go. It's the expected thing. And then I left after a year to do an apprenticeship, and now I always tell myself, like, if I just left that option open to start with, I wouldn't be 14 grand in debt in student finance. So there it is. Yeah. So yeah, just keep your options open, really. And,
very good.
And it's cliche, but just enjoy yourself. If you walk around with a smile, then you're gonna, it's much better.
That is very good advice. Definitely very good advice. Penultimate question: as a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Not a clue.
Nothing.
No. Not a clue. I was always keen on being
smasher.
Yeah, a milkman.
Yeah, that's the one. No, I was always keen on being a policeman, but I was one of these kids who just didn't really know what I wanted to do. No. I got into my teens, enjoyed computers and stuff. I thought, I'll try computer programming, and that's how I ended up in uni. So
yeah. And finally, most important question: which podcast would you prefer to be on right now instead of this one?
I don't really watch any other podcasts, so I don't really know.
Right answer.
Yeah, right answer. Well done, Sam. Well done.
I genuinely can't answer that. Why would I want to be on any other podcast? Is the question. That's the question you should have asked.
Well, I think this is right. But yeah, you can definitely come again. Yeah. Oh, very good. Well, there we go. That was getting to know Sam Longstaff. Do. Perfect.
You won £1 million.
You won £1 million, Sam. Well done. Well done.
God, the production value. Yeah.
No,
I just realised I watched it back on your stream. I had my remote in my hand.
You did.
That's not production value. I was like, yeah.
That was your million.
No one will ever know.
Yeah. Got it. Cool.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So you're quite an experienced, Twitch streamer now, content creator in general. I'm sure you've had it quite a lot, maybe, people asking in chat. What advice would you give to people wanting to get into this kind of thing, these kind of platforms? I know it's a tough question.
Twitch, Purple Light.
There we go.
So on. This funny. No, I'm going back though. This is funny enough a segment which we always somehow. It's like an informal segment on my stream. There's about Twitch and growth and stuff like that. There's two paths. There's if you want to grow, which I don't really follow too much, although I have started recently. Now I'm sort of into other sort of streams of content creation, and the general like how you should treat Twitch. In what ways do you want to say, like in terms of growth, or like just my general what I would say with Twitch? Because some of my things are quite cliche, but they're very true.
Yeah, no, just go with that. Go with what, like, if someone was to say, "Have you got any tips on getting into streaming?" What would your kind of answer be to that?
Well, it goes to what we said earlier. Do it because you enjoy playing the games and hanging out with people, rather than I'm going to stream because I want to be famous. Screw that. That's not how it works. Get out. No, not interested. Yeah. So that's a massive thing. Like, yeah, streaming for me, I'm almost addicted to it. My girlfriend gets mad when I go off my schedule to stream more because she's, well, it's not mad, but she's like, "You streaming again?" And I just don't love doing it. And I'm not going to do it if I don't love doing it. And that's another tip in itself.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy it, I would stop. Don't force yourself to do it because, again, you want numbers and things like that. That's definitely.
I think you could put that to a lot of aspects of life as well.
Oh, definitely.
If you're not enjoying it, stop doing it.
Yeah, what are you doing? I left uni. I wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't going to stick it out. What's the point? What am I going to get at the end of it? So yeah, there's that. In terms of streaming, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Be yourself. That's massive. There's a lot, and again, it's all looking at the younger kids who stream because they want to be big. There's a lot of people who try and put on an act. Don't put on an act. I mean, I am energetic sometimes, but I am kind of outgoing anyway and a bit loud.
Yeah.
I never put on an act though.
No, this is who you are. This is what what you see on stream is what what you are in real life.
Yeah. So be yourself. Enjoy it. These all sound cliche. Just
it's true.
Have fun with it. Have fun with it.
Well, this day I think it's all right saying that the cliche, but
it should never be a chore either.
No,
never be a chore.
No, it's well, I think that's if it ever got to the point where it did feel like that, you need to either look at not doing it or look at changing it. I think really.
A break. Yeah. Absolutely.
I think never be not afraid of changing things as well. Don't be afraid of change. If something isn't working, then change it.
Massively.
Don't be afraid of failure as well.
One of the first things I did was branding change. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that, Sam. Actually, the whole brand change.
All right.
How many times have you been asked in chat? Oh, why did you change your name?
I think I did it in September, something like that, maybe August or September. I got asked a lot in that first week. I just told people straight. I was like, because I didn't want my actual name to be my channel name. Like, simple as really. The branding needed updating because it was from my YouTube days, and I wanted to have it as like a new, fresh sort of step.
Was it more sort of separate your personal life from your streaming life? Or...
A little bit, yeah. I mean, with my community, I'm still very personal. They usually know the ins and outs of what I've been doing and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to change really. With it being like almost coming back to streaming new, I didn't want to affiliate it with originally my old stuff.
Yeah,
especially with the name, and I think as well, I found that brandability. When I started thinking about Twitch longer term, brandability is quite a big thing. And I think the name I went for, even though it is an old internet name I used to use like on online games, it's a play on Samuel. It's nice and short and crisp. It's recognizable. Like, I certainly haven't seen any. The reason why I got the name was because it was not taken, because it's unique.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of a driver behind that, I think. And then the branding itself, I just wanted to get it up to date and make it more mature, really. That's it. Like, I was a kid back in the day. It was terrible.
My audio cut out then.
Yeah, did you let go of the button there?
I've had my finger on this button for so long. Yeah.
We've made this very difficult for Sam tonight.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted it to, I've matured a lot since then, and I feel like it shows in the content and how I put myself out on streams and things, and I wanted it to match that. I really wanted to match that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you've matured as a person, you want that to show on your actual content, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, yeah, things change over there.
Apart from Chris.
Apart from me, yeah. It's like
childish.
Oh god,
it was the giggle after you said it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
down in jelly beans and stuff, jelly belly beans on stream and wearing silly party hats. And
the thing is, that's you. You enjoy doing it. You have fun, and that shines through in your streams. And that goes exactly back to what we were just talking about.
It's very
true.
It is true. You know, I don't walk around on a daily basis with a pink unicorn on my shoulder, but on stream.
Don't lie.
I have photographic evidence which proves otherwise. By the way.
Okay, let's try and keep this. Yeah, let's not let the illusion release, guys. But yeah, I mean stuff like that. I've don't do this on a daily basis, but that's a silly, eccentric kind of, surreal kind of humor and stuff. Well,
it's good to have a bit of a goof on your stream, like my hat, like my meme hat.
Exactly.
A goof. You have fun with that.
I feel like you might have to send one my way because, I mean, the Jaguar's just
hilarious. I absolutely hate the website Wish, and I meme on it all the time. But this is from Wish.
Oh, is it?
Oh, beautiful.
Of course it is.
Wish.
Might have a look at that and wear one in your honour, sir.
Do it, honestly.
Everyone should do. Everyone buy that just in Sam's honour.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think it's doing what it's it's bringing out certain aspects of your personality, on stream and everything, isn't it? It's very important. But yeah, definitely enjoying yourself is. If you're not enjoying it, I know that is the main thing, really. If you're not having a good time, then why would you be doing it?
Yeah, absolutely.
The people that saying they're just doing it for the views and the stuff like it's always a fine line between. Because I know obviously for you, Sam, I guess it's a little bit easier in the fact that you stream Minecraft. You know what you're doing. You have certain things set out on there what you're doing. Whereas like for me, it's a very fine line between choosing a game that I enjoy and one that is going to be kind of streamable at the same time that other people will maybe enjoy and get something out of.
This is where I think a lot of streamers and me, I've certainly thought about this, is diversifying what you play. I have fallen into the situation, and there's nothing wrong with it because I absolutely love the game and I love the community that's based around it. But there's that side of things about streamers. Do they watch it for the stream or do they watch it for the game? I've seen a lot of streamers change game. I've seen a lot of streamers change game, and their audience just dies because no one wants to see the game. Then again, I've seen a lot of streamers flourish by changing game because their personality fits what's going on in the game so much that the content's just amazing.
Yeah,
it's fine balance.
Yeah, there is.
It is a very fine balance. I think this is it. I mean, a lot of people will watch streams differently. It's like in terms of Twitch, I will always put things on. It's very rare I will sit down solely just to watch a stream, if you know what I mean. I will usually be doing
exactly what I do.
Usually be doing something else at the time. So like the amount of times I'll be watching your stream, Sam, a lot of the time I'll be lurking as well because I'll have you on here, but I'll be editing as well or sorting something out there. So it's good background noise because you're a very interactive streamer, so you're always talking and stuff. I think you're sometimes the same as well. Yeah, it's like background noise, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if I'm just washing up or whatever,
I'm the same. I always put streams on. I usually sit around for a bit and chat with the people in stream and stuff. But then, I'll get on with what I need to do. And I think Twitch is a great platform for doing that.
Yeah, it is
because you're in an environment where you enjoy it because I don't know you're into the game or whatever. But you're also in sort of quite a warming environment as well, a comfortable environment. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Having a stream on.
It's familiar. It's you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, definitely. It is about the person or the group. Whatever the stream is and everything. If it's someone who you find entertaining and enjoyable, it doesn't really matter what they're playing. I'm not a massive Minecraft player. The stuff that you do, Sam. 90% of it washes straight off my head because I have no idea what's going on.
I mean,
but I still enjoy it.
Big into it, and I have not a clue what's going on these days.
Yeah, because it's like my background with Minecraft is console stuff, so the PC stuff I was like, what the hell is going on right now? But it's still entertaining because again, you have a great community and it's great to get involved in on chat. You're always talking on stream and stuff, so really, you could be playing anything, and it wouldn't really matter to me personally.
I mean, I've got to be honest, and it felt really nice a couple of weeks ago. We were streaming, and I was playing Minecraft, and I was literally fishing. I was stood still fishing. And you know how fishing works. Dull as hell. Everyone seemed to love it. We went into some really deep. We got into some really deep topics and chatted, and it was honestly it was some of the most fun I've ever had on stream, because I was chatting with everyone and getting to know people, and I don't know, it was really nice.
That's funny.
That is really weird.
That was one of the best moments of our last Minecraft series that we did. Was just me and Charlie running off, trying to do all these crazy things to get him all the achievements, and he was just sat fishing. So when I was going back through the footage of it all and Chris's footage, he was literally just la 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 la, just fishing away.
I was having the time of my life. But you know what's even stranger is I've had an idea that I am going to do at some point, is that I am going to reinstall Minecraft, and I'm just going to have a stream where I'm just fishing on Minecraft, and hopefully people turn up, and like you say, we can just have a chatty stream, just talk, just whilst I'm fishing aimlessly on Minecraft.
Yeah.
But I think with Minecraft, like you said, there's so much to it. So even
Massive
though
game.
You are only on mainly playing Minecraft, Sam, because there's so many different things to do in there.
The joy of it as well, in terms of your community and stuff, is that again there's so much to do on it. But for me, I bounce off my chat quite a lot. I get a lot of ideas from chat. Say, oh, why don't you try this? Or again, with me coming to the game this year, 5 years of change has happened in the game. There's so much new stuff. Everything I've done recently, I have not really had a clue what I've been doing. Chat's been like, oh, try this, do it like this, try this. And again, that's really nice. And I've learned a lot recently about the game.
Yeah, and you've kind of built it together then as a community. So it just strengthens that once again.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think giving chat sorry, no, go on, Lee.
I was just going to say, I don't know how long have we been running now?
Now we're in 26.
Hour and 26. Can I get something in before we start to wrap up the podcast?
Yes, you can.
It's another type of quiz, so bear with them, all right? This is a sort of last minute edition. But I want to do something called...
about this.
As you are both streamers, I think you should both be highly educated on the actual platform that you use.
Oh, God.
Twitch.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a little game called Streamer versus Streamer here, and we'll see who comes out the top dog, okay? This isn't about viewers. This isn't about how good you are at streaming. This is your knowledge, okay? So, Chris, you've actually got a chance now.
Oh,
okay.
I'm not sure.
First question was 7 questions, so there's not that many. All right.
Oh, I'm going to be so bad. I'm going to be exposed.
I know.
This one's easy.
I just press go live, okay? That's all I do.
All right, this one's easy. So, who is currently number 1 on Twitch? The number 1 streamer.
Ninja?
Like individual, not organization.
Individual. Yeah, individual.
Oh my
Although
God.
he had the breakaway from it, didn't he?
Chris, what did you say?
Oh, I said Ninja, but he did have that breakaway, so I'm doubting my answer now. I'm going to go with Ninja.
I would have said the same, but yeah, I would say the same. Can I say the same?
You can say the same. That's completely fine.
Yeah, say the same.
Ninja is correct. He is currently number 1. He came back to Twitch after
that breakaway got me there. Yeah, that breakaway got me, but his numbers were so high anyway that when he came back,
it wouldn't have made a difference, probably, would it, for him?
I've just noticed tactic to this. Just let Jonesy go first and just say the same.
Yeah. Oh God. No.
And all I can do is win or draw.
Valid tactic. Okay, second question.
Okay.
What is currently the top played game on Twitch?
Go on, Sam.
As of today.
As of today, yeah. It's not My Little Pony.
And no, so is this top over like numbers collated over?
This is in terms of views,
right? Sort of like right now.
Is it excluding just chatting? Because just chatting usually sits number 1.
Yeah, I'm talking.
So
games.
it's right.
Yeah.
I'll go for Call of Duty Cold War. That's just come out, hasn't it?
That's what I was going to go with. I'm gonna
go with that.
Try to think of what else is out right now. I think you're probably right with Call of Duty. I'm gonna go with Assassin's Creed Valhalla just because it's a new game.
Oh yeah, that did come out, hasn't it? Actually, I forgot about that.
Both new games, but neither of them are still topping League of Legends.
Oh, is it really?
Still the highest.
What, in live views right now, or?
Well, I don't know live views right now, but in terms of overall views.
All right.
Yeah.
Really? God.
I should have known.
League of Legends, yeah. Okay, third question. How
Massive.
many daily users does Twitch get on average?
Oh, wow.
Is this people streaming or people using the
Just people using the platform.
Oh, God.
Not a clue. Throw a wild number, 50 million.
You're saying 50 million?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a wild number, though.
50 or 15?
50, 50.
50. 49 million.
Oh, you absolute piece of...
Both a little high there. It's currently on average 15 million. You should have stuck with 15.
So they go with the 15.
Oh,
okay.
No way you get the point for that.
Just saying, I was nearer.
No,
I was nearer.
No.
Thank you. I want this to be notified. I was definitely nearer to 15 million there.
Wow.
Yeah, I suppose. No, I'm not going to get a point there, Chris.
Oh, Lee.
Okay. Fourth question. Ninja holds the record for the most concurrent viewers.
Can we get a new question master, please?
I know. I'm flubbing big time. Concurrent viewers. He holds the record for it. How many is it? To the nearest 1,000.
Oh, it must have been something that he did with Drake, surely.
Definitely on the right lines.
Oh, God. To the nearest 1,000.
It's still the record.
Like, God.
Concurrent
viewers.
Yeah, concurrent, yeah.
It has to have been when he streamed with Drake, but I've never watched Fortnite, so I didn't care.
I don't even know what top number.
I was going to go 250,000, but I think it would be too high. Would it be though?
I don't know. This is it. I would think
lower. I might go. See, 150. I think it's a bit low because I see streamers with 150 more. I'm going to go down the middle. I'm going to go 200k. That seems. What was that? A fifth of it?
200k.
I am going to go with because I was originally thinking around. I'm going to go with what I thought first in 300k.
Ooh,
that's high, but
both low.
Oh, really?
It was 600,000.
Was it?
Whoa.
That's mental.
Wow.
That is a lot of people.
See, I was thinking 250,000 was high. Goodness me.
That's a lot of people.
Jesus.
Who gets the point for that?
I was totally closer again, but
I'm just gonna fail you both on that one.
I was only 300,000 out.
I stream on Twitch. I don't watch Twitch.
Okay, who founded Twitch?
John Twitch.
John Twitch. Oh my God, I have no idea.
Just a guy on camera, just twitching.
I can't even answer that. No.
You were close with John.
Oh,
what?
It was Justin Can.
Oh, Justin.tv. Oh,
yep.
no.
Justin Can.
Justin.tv. Oh, damn it.
Wasn't in there somewhere.
Wasn't his dad called John Twitch?
Or his grandfather or his great grandfather.
Yeah, long lost relative.
His dog. He might have called his dog, yeah.
John.tv.
Justin.tv, yeah. Man, God, I forgot about that.
Okay, and then we've got the sixth question. In August 2014, Twitch was bought for just short of $1 billion by which big online company?
Amazon.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, Amazon.
It was Amazon. Of course it was.
Amazon Primes. Get your Amazon Primes.
Yes. Do it now, everyone. Do it now.
So you got both easy ones right there. And then
thanks, Lee.
Final question is a more personal one. I'm going to put you both on the spot. And I'm hoping you both know the actual answers to these.
Oh, God.
What was the first game you both streamed?
Spyro the Dragon. Oh, wait. That's a lie. Are we talking about, like I did some streams years ago.
Supposed to say each other's.
Each other's stream.
That. Yeah.
Oh, we're giving each. Oh God.
Well, you know, man. Come on.
Well, Minecraft, yeah.
you know Chris's now, so. I mean, that was your comeback, Chris. But
I don't think I'll have known your original unless it was something like GTA 5 rings a bell. Used to do stuff on there, I'm sure. Maybe. Originally, I'm gonna go. I don't know why I'm gonna go GTA 5. There's something in my mind.
Do you know the answer, Lee?
I don't. I was hoping you did.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's flawed.
Just say GTA 5 and you can both get a point.
I'm pretty sure I remember.
GTA 5?
I think I definitely did a GTA 5 stream.
Would you look at that, Sam? You were right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I knew it was there somewhere. I'm actually really proud that I knew that.
Okay, well, you both broke even on 3 points apiece, so congrats, guys. Congrats.
Virtual high five, Sam. Yeah.
Solid effort. They were quite tough and very precise questions.
They were very tricky, man.
Yeah, sorry.
God.
But you both top dogs, so that's all that matters.
Thank you very much. And can we just get a round of applause for our amazing question master there as well, please?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Cool.
Let's throw it out to chat. Has anyone in chat got any questions that they would like to ask Sam, that would like to ask us all in general?
Earlier.
There was one earlier, you're right, wasn't it?
There was one earlier, yeah.
I think it was... well, how far are we going now? Hang on a second. Where are we? I feel it was... oh god, where is it? Can't find it now. Oh, there we go. Here. So Twix asked, Sam, did you expect to become a popular streamer on Twitch, and did you ever think you'd become a Twitch streamer?
This is a horrendous question, you know. Popular isn't the right word. I never used that. I mean, I wouldn't class myself as a popular streamer. I'd say we've got like an incredible community around us, and we've certainly grown. Maybe answer the second part of that, which is, did I think I'd start streaming again and become a Twitch streamer? I mean, I'm not full-time. I'm not a full-time streamer or content creator. No, I didn't think that's why there was such a gap. I didn't think I was going to start it again. Absolutely not. But sure glad I did.
Yeah, absolutely. Best decision yet.
Definitely.
I've got a quick question that I'd written down. Apart from your PC, what is the most expensive piece of equipment that you've bought for creating content?
My PC's evolved over time, so it's been through many iterations.
Yeah.
God. For content creation, I haven't actually bought anything new.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of correct, actually. Yeah, my office is part of that. Yeah, let's go with that.
The office, yeah.
In terms of actual kit, though, I haven't bought anything. I basically dug everything back out that I originally had. I've got a new laptop since then, but that was before streaming again this year.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say you haven't bought anything. You've just found things on the street, just as you're walking around.
I bought a new monitor because at my parents' I only had one monitor, so I bought a new monitor, which was a BenQ one. That was like £110, just a basic one.
Yeah,
so that's like the new monitor I'm using, just so I can have sort of the two screens. It's quite important.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, nothing really. New mouse mat to cover my. Oh, I guess I got my desk.
Yeah, I suppose that.
2 meter long IKEA desk. That was important.
As opposed to a new mouse mat, I think desk trumps that a little bit.
Mouse mat on my lap, but I think generally the house and all the kit to sort of fill the room.
Yeah.
Because again, I started back in my parents' sort of my own bedroom in my parents. So getting the house was sort of the break I needed to be able to have my own office space. It's not only for streaming. I do my work in here as well if I'm working from home.
Yeah.
So it serves both purposes. So.
Do you have your flashing lights on when you're doing your work?
Funnily enough.
If you're on some important...
You should do it to put pressure on
I've only just got rid of the green screen. I haven't got rid of it. I was using green screen for a while just to experiment and test it out, and I enjoyed it, but I felt like without it, it's a bit sharper, a bit crisper. So
I must admit, I've seen dropped in a few
my
this week.
Blank wall to shame.
Yeah, I've got an LED white light behind my monitor as well. I'll show you actually. I wonder if this is going to rip my setup up, isn't it?
Probably.
So this is the there's the Pokemon card corner. My laptop.
Oh, nice.
Discord, soundproofing.
That reminds me of something.
So there we go, and there's the light looking all blue, of course.
Nice,
beautiful.
There we go. Got an impromptu room tour there. I like it.
Yeah.
Sorry for the people who listen to audio only.
You saw it here first.
Well, for the people that are listening to audio only, I mean, you're a mug. What are you doing? Get yourselves onto twitch.tv/Jonesy90 and follow. I can't believe I just called people a mug for listening, but there we go.
But thanks, guys, for still listening,
Oh, it's a
Whilst
shameless
you're walking
plug.
to work, or driving your digger, or making sandwiches.
So, did you just call us a mug?
Yeah, you just mugged off some people. Back to your Pokemon collection.
Oh, yes. Oh, God.
Okay, I see you've been massively into that at the minute. I have a confession, Chris, as well. I just bought some.
Oh, no.
I know.
Is it starting again?
We kicked the habit, I know, a few years ago.
Oh.
But it was for a purpose to see if I could get any valuable cards.
Okay. And did you?
Naturally. I'm not sure, actually. I think I might have one from it.
Okay. Did this happen because you started getting the Premier League cards and you thought, you know what, I need Pokemon
Don't bring
cards
that
again?
up as well, Chris. God damn it.
The card collection's getting ridiculous. I mean, I've spent so much money.
Yeah.
I already had a collection, but it was start of this year, really.
As Yuboa says in chat, it was his fault.
It was his fault, yeah.
No, he told me he got this pack and he was telling me about, if you get this card, it's worth this much. And I've always known, like, Pokemon cards, especially, certain ones hold the value over time. But I thought, well, why not? I'll give it a shot. Yeah, like that bad boy.
The sort of flex.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Little Charizard number going on.
Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that.
Come on, focus. There it is.
Glorious.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
So many feelings.
I just got a tin and it had a couple of packs in it. It was
right.
I think it was an X and Y pack. And
Evolution.
Yeah, that's the one. And
that's the one you get that Charizard from.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was looking for.
I'm sorry to say, I've got two of them. One is graded, as you saw there. I've got another one. I'm actually my own. I'm not reselling anything, so I'm not doing it for profit. But I'm trying to complete a base set, so the original set from when I was a kid.
Nice.
The original set from when I was a kid. So that's what I've been working on. Like my most prized possession and most valuable one is probably. Oh, where is it?
So when you say base set, do you mean the literal base set when they came out?
Yeah, the very original. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, Chris, you got me and Charlie a pack of those, didn't you?
I got you the original.
For Christmas, I think.
I think it was Christmas 2015. I bought you and Charlie an original pack.
First edition, the second one.
Yeah, I think
I have a couple of first edition, but they're so expensive. But this is my base set, and this is an unlimited one, so it's not massively rare, but it's in amazing condition. So I got an original Charizard, which just is exploding in value. But it's one of those that you look at and you just think that just looks nice.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like only certain people are going to get that feeling. Like us, we three can appreciate that, can't we? But
yeah, I mean, we grew up with it. It was it makes you kind of sick to think how you used to treat your cards when you were a kid.
Yeah,
I got rid of mine.
This is the length I go to protect them now. So each of those is in a plastic sleeve with a tag on it.
Oh, is it? Oh God, that is serious.
That is dedication.
That is.
Yeah, it's a problem.
The grimace there says it.
I just won something on eBay recently, which is pretty cool. Another Charizard card. It's from the year 2000, from a second game, but it's a Japanese one. And again, this was more of an investment piece, even though it's a cool card. I got it for about £70, which is about right for it.
Right.
However, if you get it graded in mint condition, it jumps to about £250 to £300. And I'm going to be sending it to grade next year, so we'll be doing that. And then I picked up this, which isn't in great condition, but that's an original Japanese Sabrina's Gengar as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
That's cool.
You can see the back. Look how different the back is.
Oh, wow, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Honestly, I'll probably do some streams soon where I just go through cards and pack opening.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
I'll be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll definitely be watching that. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Casual flexing.
Yeah.
But we got onto the topic, so.
But yeah, Chris, I would have a look at your cards and see if there's anything that's worth it, because I know we kept them all in good condition.
Well, I mean, I was doing this. I was going through. I was showing Jats like my collection the other day, and like apart from I didn't keep any of my original ones from back in the 90s and noughties and everything.
No.
But of the ones where we sort of went a bit mental during like 2015 or whenever it was.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, I still have them all. Like some are in folders, some are in sleeves and stuff, so they'll be in fairly good condition. But I'd be surprised if there's any sort of worth it. Yeah, like that kind of folder, Sam. Yeah, that's it.
So this is my base set collection at the moment.
Oh,
you can see
nice.
the gaps. So I'm trying to complete. I've got 11 more cards coming this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But the ones like the Charizards and the holographics, I don't put in the folder. I keep in plastic cases.
Yeah, like the hard case. Yeah.
You could just get like giant folder made out of that plastic. It'd be really heavy.
Yeah, that would be great. It'd be like a brick. But yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm trying to get a complete set, which is just base set cards are so expensive. It's ridiculous. I'm kind of glad I've already got the expensive ones. Don't want to break the bank chasing those, but hey.
At the end of the day, everything that you're getting, even if you're not buying them to sell, they are an investment overall.
They are. You can always get your money back. So
yeah, exactly. Totally.
Yeah.
So at least that's what you tell your other half.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Let's not get onto that topic.
No. I'm going to shy away from that one, actually.
So all of those that are sub to Sam on Twitch, you know where your money goes to.
Yep. If I can keep the donations coming in, guys.
Yeah.
Mortgages and Pokemon. Mortgages and Pokemon cards. Oh yeah, I need the desk echoed.
That's all you need in life.
It is all you need in life.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on, Sam.
It has been amazing.
No, honestly, it's been great. It's just been nice to finally hang out with you guys after so many years. We'll have to do something like this again.
Yeah, hopefully you'll join us again at some point.
Definitely. Down for that.
Cool.
I think we should definitely come up with we should do a night where we look at our old content again. Try and get that to work somehow.
Yes,
that would be a lot of fun.
Dangerous fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, I might need alcohol for that one.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be drinking San Pellegrino for that one.
Oh no! I think we definitely need some of the harder stuff for that night. We'll get the spice rum out and stuff.
I was going to say I might join you in the room.
Yeah.
Good.
Right, Sam. Well, I hope you've enjoyed yourself anyway. It's a bit like
it's been absolutely fantastic. I reckon, to be honest, some of the topics we talked about we could have gone on for hours. So.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's why I'm cutting. That's why I started to make a transition.
I know. I saw you jump in there, like, right. I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's not that. I do know, and we have done it before. We will go for over 3 hours on these.
We will quite easily. Yeah.
Quite easily. Exactly. There you go. Maybe a part 2 coming soon.
Part 2, part 3, and part 4. I think.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. There we go.
So that brings to an end another episode of the Wise and Joe's podcast. There will be an edited version of this episode uploaded to our very own YouTube channel. Audio versions are available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and various other ones as well. The easiest place to find us all and all our social medias is if you go to the Wise and Jones podcast.buzzsprout.com. It has all the links to our social medias and podcast platforms there. Sam, if you want to give yourself some plugs, your socials, and obviously your Twitch, what you're up to at the moment.
Oh, I was plugging you guys. Look at that.
Oh, you are plugging us. Oh,
I'm being your moderator, which I am.
Yes, you are.
No, I think if anyone wants to check out the Twitch channel, then feel free. Twitch.tv/Samuleth. Like I said earlier, we've just started our second season of our survival multiplayer on Minecraft on Twitch. We've got an amazing community between us. There's like a ton of streamers who are involved in that, so it's a super cool project to be working on. YouTube and stuff coming soon. Again, youtube.com/Samuleth, and then on Twitter at SamSamuleth, because someone took the name.
So that's rude.
So there you go.
Yeah, we're very excited to see this new YouTube content coming out.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait.
No pressure.
I'm hoping to get it out. I know about no pressure earlier. This is pushing more pressure now. I don't know if I can go.
We're going to keep battering you on the socials every day now. And Lee, where can we find you on the socials?
The only place that you can, other than Carrier Pigeon, is at Future L4W, that's Future Law with a 4, on Twitter. And that's about it.
Very good, very good. And you can find myself on Twitter at CJonesy90, Instagram at Siege90Jones, that's CEEJ90Jones. And I do stream fairly regularly here on Twitch, once again, which is twitch.tv/Jonesy90. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us tonight in chat. Everyone from Sam's community as well. Thank you very much for the support tonight. It's been lovely. And we hope to see everyone here for the next episode. So it is a goodbye from Mr. Wise.
It's a goodbye from Mr. Jones.
And it's a goodbye from Mr. Sam.
Catch you later.
Thanks very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and we'll hope to see you all very soon.
Peace.
Bye.
See you later.